Hello, you're watching News Mongolia on MNB World. I'm your host, Ayundalhir Basanko. Our top stories. People in Mongolia are being administered COVID-19 vaccines. 158 more COVID-19 cases confirmed on Thursday. Patients with mild symptoms to be isolated at home. For other news, stay tuned. For March 15th, Mongolia has received inoculating its citizens with COVID-19 vaccines. As of today, Mongolia has received 3 different vaccines by humanitarian aid from donor countries. As of now, citizens are being administered Oxford AstraZeneca and Sinovac vaccine from Sinopharm. Let's take a look at the following report. 158 new COVID-19 cases have been confirmed in the past 24 hours after 17,044 people were tested nationwide, and the country's total number of cases has now reached 4,498. 149 out of the new cases were confirmed in Ulaanbaatar and 9 were confirmed in rural areas. No new imported cases have been reported. 7 cases were confirmed in Hufsul province and 2 cases in Tuf province, making the total cases in the provinces 358, and the total number of cases in Ulaanbaatar is now 3,329. The 158 new cases include 130 close contacts of known patients, and contact tracing is now underway for the remaining 21 cases to find the source of infection. The 21 patients reside in the 5th, 10th, 22nd Horos of Bayanzorch district, the 13th, 15th, and 25th Horos of Bayangal district, the 17th and 18th Horos of Sukhbatar district, the 6th, 8th, 20th, 25th, and 41st Horos of Söngenherhang, and the 18th Horo of Hangol. 81 more patients have recovered, and the total number of recoveries is now 3,212, making up 71% of total cases. Out of the 1,201 patients who are currently undergoing treatment, 3 are in critical condition. An 89-year-old male patient who had received treatment for COVID-19 at the NCCD for 24 days died yesterday, making the total death in Mongolia 9. The National Center for Communicable Diseases held its daily press briefing to provide the latest updates on COVID-19 status in Mongolia.
Mongolia plans to administer 4 different vaccines to its citizens. Currently, Mongolia has received 150,000 doses of AstraZeneca vaccine from India, 20,000 doses of Sputnik V vaccine from Russia, and 300,000 doses of Sinovac from China. Last week, the government of Japan announced that it will provide 2.6 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine as humanitarian aid. In addition, the COVAX facility will provide 138,000 doses of vaccine. The first batch from COVAX facility, or 14,000 doses of vaccine, arrived last week. People visiting immunization centers shall bring their ID cards and answer the questionnaire prepared by medical staff. Moreover, after getting a COVID-19 vaccine shot, people must follow some simple rules, such as not drinking alcoholic beverages, avoid contacting vaccine shot area with water, and maintain a healthy lifestyle like eating proper food and getting enough sleep. Depending on their immunity system, people might experience some vaccine reactions like headache, chills, fever, muscle pain, allergy, and so on. Depending on the severity of reaction, people can contact their closest health center and seek further consultation and help. Medical workers know that the first dose does not guarantee a protection against COVID-19, and that only after the administration of the second dose the vaccine reaches its full effectiveness. Therefore, doctors remind people not to relax and to continue exercising all possible preventive measures like social distancing and wearing face masks. Currently, no serious cases of immediate allergic reactions to the vaccine have been recorded in Mongolia.
Thank you for staying tuned on MNB World. Now let's take a look at Mongolia's current affairs.
The Deputy Prime Minister of Mongolia, Amar Sekhen, worked at the Ministry of Health and monitored the fulfillment of their tasks. Officials from the Ministry of Health and other relevant organizations informed him about the spread of the infection, the isolation ward, the availability of hospital beds, and the immunization process. According to the Council of Scientists at the headquarters of the National Emergency Commission, about 90% of more than the 1,100 patients have mild symptoms of COVID-19, so they can be treated at home. The Deputy Prime Minister immediately ordered to isolate people with mild symptoms at their homes. Citizens will be monitored by the heads of districts, horo, and the police. Family health center staff and mobile teams will be responsible for treatment and diagnosis. In the future, if necessary, sports centers will be equipped with beds, and resident doctors will be activated more, the Deputy Prime Minister's office said. The 26th horo of the Bayanzurg district is under a strict lockdown from March 17th, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. of March 21st due to a rapid spread of COVID-19. On November 11, 2020, an outbreak of COVID-19 occurred in an apartment block of the 26th horo of the Bayanzurg district. This horo has the largest population in the district, with around 31,000 people. Currently, the PCR tests are being taken from more than 16,000 people over 18 years of age. Immunization campaign will cover more than 2,800 people aged 50 to 65 years. In addition, more than 97,000 square meters are disinfected. In total, more than 180 apartments and 270 entrances will be disinfected. The authorities of the district explained that residents leave the city as soon as they learn about lockdown and quarantine becomes ineffective. It has compiled a list of more than 16,000 citizens. If the door does not open, a mark is left. Immunization of the elderly will be carried out at 2 points. One point will be opened in Bayanzurg district, school number 133, and another point for immunizing citizens in a family health center.
Now let's check on the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. Here's the weather forecast for major cities around the world. Well, that's all for today. Many thanks for staying with us on News Mongolia. See you tomorrow with more stories and updates. Please follow MNB World on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.